because for him, the more he has been defiant, the more you put a prosecution in a place of, well, he's been saying for months, these are all lies. This isn't true. I didn't assault anybody. I didn't do any of this. And now the prosecution has to deal not only with their case, but the fact that in the public opinion, this case has taken on huge attention. And you don't want to be perceived as, I'm letting him off the hook, especially if you have a strong case. So, in my opinion, that ship has sailed unless there is something that we don't know or something unexpected happens for the prosecution.
I kind of agree with you because I believe even if they don't do an exemplary job of proving sex trafficking and racketeering, I think they've made such a case for depicting him as a monster that you're going to have jurors that say, no, his ass going to jail. The hell with it. I'm going to say he's guilty for this too. I mean, I really feel like it can get that bad. But let me move on to this next question because I know you got to get you out of here. Suge Knight called in the CNN last night and said Combs should take the stand in his own defense. Combs actually did back in 2001, if you remember, when he testified in the Manhattan nightclub shooting that sent rapper Shine to prison for 10 years. Combs was acquitted of all charges in that case, by the way. We've got to mention that. But Ryan Smith, is it possible that he'll end up taking the stand in this trial? And should he? Would you advise him to do so?
No, not at all. And I don't want to get on the wrong side of Suge now. That's number one.
Right.
But look,
no, neither do we. Neither do we.
but I tell you what, that is a last resort of last resorts. I know that people watch Look, Stephen A., I'm a Law and Order fan too. I know people watch shows like that. They see people take the stand. Sometimes they see people